The story of the National Guard begins long before the United States was even a nation. It is a tale deeply rooted in the early days of American history, where the seeds of a new kind of military force were first planted. In 1636, in the Massachusetts Bay Colony, the very first militia was formed. This was a time when the New World was still a wild and untamed frontier, and the settlers needed to protect themselves from various threats. These were ordinary citizens ready to defend their community. They were not professional soldiers, but they had a strong sense of duty and responsibility towards their fellow settlers. They were farmers, shopkeepers, and craftsmen who trained as soldiers in their free time. Balancing their daily lives with the need to be prepared for any danger, they embodied the spirit of resilience and self-reliance. This citizen-soldier tradition became a cornerstone of American identity. It was a unique concept that set the colonies apart from the old European powers, where standing armies were the norm. As colonies grew, so did their militias. Each new settlement brought with it the need for protection and the formation of new militia units, which became integral to the community's survival and growth. They played a vital role in the fight for independence. The militias were often the first to respond to British aggression, and their local knowledge and guerrilla tactics were invaluable. The Minutemen, ready at a minute's notice, were a famous example of the militia in action. Their quick response and readiness to fight at a moment's notice became legendary. Throughout the Revolutionary War, these citizen soldiers fought bravely alongside the Continental Army. Their contributions were crucial in many battles, providing much-needed support and manpower. They secured crucial victories and helped birth a new nation. Their efforts and sacrifices were instrumental in achieving independence and establishing the United States. The spirit of the militia, the idea of ordinary people taking up arms to defend their home, became enshrined in the fabric of the United States. This legacy continues to influence the National Guard and the broader American military tradition to this day.
After the Revolutionary War, the young nation faced new challenges. The fledgling United States, still finding its footing, had to navigate a complex landscape of internal and external threats. The militia, composed of ordinary citizens, played a crucial role in maintaining the nation's security and stability during these formative years. The War of 1812 saw the militia once again answering the call to duty. This conflict, often referred to as the Second War for American Independence, required the militia to step up and defend the nation against British forces. Their involvement was pivotal in several key battles, showcasing their resilience and dedication. They defended American shores from British invasion, proving their worth in the fight for national sovereignty. The militia's efforts were instrumental in repelling British advances, particularly in regions where the regular army was stretched thin. Their bravery and commitment were a testament to the spirit of the young nation. As the nation expanded westward, so too did the militia's role. The push towards the frontier brought new challenges and dangers, requiring the militia to adapt and evolve. They became the first line of defense for settlers, providing protection and support in the face of numerous threats. They provided protection on the frontier, often engaging in conflicts with Native American tribes as settlers pushed westward. These encounters were fraught with tension and violence, as the militia sought to secure new territories for the growing nation. Their actions, while controversial, were seen as necessary for the expansion of the United States. The Mexican-American War saw large numbers of militia volunteers supplementing the regular army. This conflict highlighted the militia's ability to mobilize quickly and effectively, providing crucial support in times of need. Their participation was vital in achieving American objectives and securing new territories. However, the militia system was not without its flaws. Issues such as lack of standardization, inconsistent training, and varying levels of commitment among members often hampered their effectiveness. These weaknesses became more apparent as the nation faced increasingly complex military challenges. The Civil War exposed these weaknesses. The conflict, which pitted brother against brother, revealed the limitations of the militia system. Despite their bravery, many militia units struggled with coordination and discipline, impacting their performance on the battlefield. Lack of standardization and training sometimes led to inefficiency on the battlefield. The diverse backgrounds and varying levels of experience among militia members often resulted in disorganized and ineffective combat operations. This highlighted the need for a more professional and cohesive military structure. Yet, the spirit of the citizen soldier remained strong, with men from both sides answering the call to defend their respective causes. Despite the challenges and shortcomings, the dedication and patriotism of these individuals were undeniable. Their willingness to fight for their beliefs and their country underscored the enduring legacy of the militia in American history.
The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw significant changes for the militia. During this period, the role and structure of the militia began to evolve significantly, reflecting the changing needs and challenges faced by the nation. The Spanish-American War highlighted the need for a more organized and trained reserve force. The conflict underscored the importance of having a well-prepared and reliable military reserve that could be mobilized quickly and efficiently in times of national crisis. This led to the creation of the National Guard as we know it today. The transformation was not just in name, but in the very essence of how the militia operated, with a focus on better training, equipment, and integration with the regular army. The Dick Act of 1903 and the Militia Act of 1903 laid the groundwork for a more structured and federally regulated reserve force. These legislative measures were pivotal in defining the modern National Guard, setting standards for training, funding, and federal oversight. These acts mandated training standards and closer cooperation with the regular army. This ensured that the National Guard units were not only well prepared, but also capable of operating seamlessly alongside regular Army units during joint missions and operations. This marked a turning point, transforming the militia into a more professional and organized force. The changes brought about a new level of discipline, readiness, and capability, making the National Guard a crucial component of the nation's defense strategy. The National Guard was born, ready to answer the call both at home and abroad. Whether responding to domestic emergencies or participating in overseas missions, the National Guard proved its versatility and dedication to serving the nation. It signified a new era for the citizen soldier, one marked by greater responsibility and a more formal role within the nation's defense structure. The National Guard became a symbol of the commitment and sacrifice of ordinary citizens who stood ready to defend their country whenever needed, embodying the spirit of service and patriotism.
The 20th century brought unprecedented challenges, and the National Guard rose to meet them. World War I saw the Guard mobilized on a massive scale. Millions of Guardsmen served alongside the regular army in Europe. Their contributions were vital in numerous battles, showcasing the effectiveness of the reformed National Guard. World War II once again saw the Guard mobilized. They fought in every theater of the war, from the beaches of Normandy to the jungles of the Pacific. The Guard's ability to seamlessly integrate with the regular army proved crucial to Allied victory. Their sacrifices during these conflicts solidified their place as an integral part of the nation's defense.
Section 5. Guardians at Home and Abroad, the Cold War and Beyond. The Cold War ushered in a new era of global tension. The National Guard remained a vital component of national defense, ready to respond to any threat. They also played a crucial role in domestic matters. The Civil Rights Movement saw the Guard deployed to enforce desegregation and maintain order during a turbulent period. Natural disasters, from hurricanes to earthquakes, also saw the Guard providing crucial aid and support to affected communities. The Guard's dual mission, serving both state and nation, became increasingly apparent. They were the first line of defense against both foreign threats and domestic crises, showcasing their versatility and commitment to protecting the nation.
Section 6. The dual mission, serving state and nation. The National Guard stands unique in its dual role. They serve both their state governor and the President of the United States. This dual mission allows the Guard to respond to a wide range of situations. At the state level, the Guard can be called upon by the governor to assist with natural disasters, civil unrest, and other emergencies. They provide a crucial lifeline during times of crisis, offering support and expertise to local authorities. At the federal level, the Guard can be mobilized by the President to supplement the regular Army during times of war or national emergency. They can be deployed overseas to engage in combat operations or provide humanitarian aid.
Section 7. From disaster relief to global peacekeeping. The National Guard's versatility is one of its greatest strengths. They are trained and equipped to handle a wide range of missions, from disaster relief to peacekeeping operations. Following Hurricane Katrina, the Guard played a vital role in search and rescue efforts, providing aid and restoring order in the aftermath of the devastating storm. They have also been deployed to combat wildfires, floods, and other natural disasters across the country. In addition to their domestic duties, the Guard has also played a significant role in international peacekeeping missions. They have served in Kosovo, Bosnia, and Afghanistan, helping to rebuild war-torn nations and provide stability in volatile regions.
Section 8. A legacy of service, a future of dedication. For nearly 4 centuries, the citizen-soldier tradition has been woven into the fabric of American history. From the early militias to the modern National Guard, countless men and women have answered the call to serve their communities and their nation. Their sacrifices have not gone unnoticed. The National Guard stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of service that defines America. They represent the very best of our nation: courage, dedication, and a willingness to put others before themselves. As we look to the future, the National Guard remains a vital component of our national defense and a beacon of hope in times of crisis.
Section 9. Honoring our modern-day Minutemen. Today we celebrate the National Guard's birthday. We honor the legacy of those who came before and recognize the dedication of those who continue to serve. They are our neighbors, our friends, our family members. They are the teachers, doctors, and business owners who put on a uniform when duty calls. They are the embodiment of the citizen soldier, ready to defend our nation and our communities whenever the need arises. Let us show our gratitude for their service and unwavering commitment to protecting our freedom and way of life. Happy birthday, National Guard, and thank you for all that you do.